Hey, could you pass me the garlic powder? Will you stop laughing and hand it to me already? It should be out on the counter from earlier. Thank you, gorgeous. You've got the vegetables covered, right? Nah, the rice is done already. I started making it while you were in the shower. It's been done for a while. Gorgeous, you know I know my way around a kitchen. Don't act brand new. Let me think for a sec. Did you cut up the fruit yet? Ah, that's right. How could I forget about you abandoning me for our assortment of fruits? Look, that was a very lonely 15 minutes without you, gorgeous. I don't even know how I managed to survive. You know what? I'm gonna choose to take that as a compliment, so thank you. It shouldn't take too long. If we were to start a timer once I place it in the pan, I'd give it 15 minutes max to finish cooking. I figured this should be the last thing I cook since it'll be done pretty quickly. Did you want something in the meantime? I could always close my eyes and pretend like I don't see you stealing from one of the pots. You sure you don't want to steal anything? This is the only time I'm offering to turn a blind eye until dinner's ready. Alright, suit yourself. You never told me how today's shift went. Nah, 'cause you said you needed a bit of time to decompress before you could get into it. Was the shift a bad one? You seemed pretty tense once you came in. Ah, that explains the text messages. What about now, though? You feeling any better? So, does that mean you're admitting to the fact that I can be relaxing? What do you mean I'm ruining the moment? All I'm doing is asking for a little bit of clarity. Alright, regardless, I'm glad you're feeling better, gorgeous. I'll do my best to hurry up and finish making dinner over here. Hey, do you mind checking my phone for me? I'll text Michaela back later. Yeah, she's probably wanting to talk about the last dynasty meeting, so there's no rush. Speaking of dynasties, did you want to hear about the last meeting? I know I got in pretty late last night, so I didn't get a chance to tell you about it. Hey, that was different. You left me to go cut fruit while we were in the middle of cuddling. I left for my meeting well after you were asleep. Look, are you gonna keep giving me shit, or are you gonna let me tell you what happened? Smartass. Will you at least pass me the cumin? And you say I'm the dramatic one. I'm gonna get to it. Give me a sec, gorgeous. Do you remember a while back when I was talking about another dynasty? The one that be changing regions? Well, they've got a crown now. Yeah, it kinda came out of nowhere. Even Desiree said they were surprised when they found out. If I remember correctly, this would have been the dynasty's 14th year without a crown. I don't think anyone anticipated anything other than another regent being appointed, so there's been a lot of discussion among the vampiric community. There isn't much known about the new crown. Her name is Valora Holloway, and she doesn't seem to have any prior connections to any dynasties. No one knows her reasoning behind requesting the position. Other crowns have already begun to discredit her because of this, which hardly seems fair given who her predecessor was. I can't imagine what it's like being in her position right now. Desiree doesn't view her as a threat to the dynasty, but they're still keeping an eye on things. We haven't had a chance to invite Ballora for a meeting, but they'll likely reach out soon. What do I think about it? Honestly, I'm just hoping she gets the time to figure out what she wants for her dynasty. There's a lot of weight behind being a crown. She deserves a chance to find her footing without a bunch of vampires breathing down her neck. Yeah, only time will tell when it comes to something like this. Oh shit, I think that needs to be stirred. Scoot over for a sec. I swear, I gotta stop running my mouth if I don't have eyes on the food. Then again, you're the best distraction anyone could ask for. Hey, I can multitask enough now, relax. Hey, I heard that. Hey, could you do something for me, gorgeous? Could you grab some basil for me? I want to add it to the fruit salad. Listen, I went through all the effort to cultivate an herb garden. The least I can do is actually use the plants. I can just add it to my own bowl if you want. Cause I'm the one craving it, gorgeous. You don't gotta go along with it just cause. It's not like I'm the only one that's gonna be eating it after all. I promise, it's no big deal to me. There's no sense in being offended if you don't love a food I happen to enjoy. Plus, it doesn't change the fact that you're my favorite thing to eat. Alright, I'll behave for now. Will you still grab some basil for me? Are you sure you're grabbing basil and not oregano like last time? Thank you. You can set it down over here. Do you want to eat outside tonight? Yeah, I think the sun's set enough by now. If it ends up being an issue, my body will make it abundantly clear. I'll be safe, gorgeous. Plus, we're gonna be in the backyard. It's not like it'll be hard to get inside if I need to. It'll be fun spending the night with you like this. It's the only time I can do that outside, given the time of year. Yeah, summer's kind of a pain when you're a vampire. I haven't had a chance to practice any derivative magic lately since I can't do much during the day. And while I could devote my nights to honing said magic, I'd much rather spend it with someone I love. Cooking is just one part of that. Well, for one, cooking dinner tonight means you'll have something to take for lunch tomorrow, which is always a good thing. But that aside, it lets me connect with you over eating. Just because my body no longer requires food doesn't mean I don't still enjoy it. I mean, is every action you take done out of necessity? Exactly. If anything, knowing I don't have to eat makes it more meaningful when I choose to. Well, there's more to food than the nutrients it provides. Eating in itself is an experience, one that gives you the opportunity to connect with another person, or a group of people in other cases. Whether you're seated around a table, passing dishes above plates while music fills the air, or if you're sitting on a bench, tearing a pastry in half so you can share it with the person next to you. I think that's what food's all about. I've heard other vampires share my sentiments. It's fairly common for vampires to use food as I guess love language might be a fitting label. I don't know. To me, I've always viewed it like breaking off pieces of myself. And when I give those pieces to someone else, it's meant to say, I was thinking about you, and I wanted to make sure you were cared for. So here's some food to express that. Cooking with someone hits a little different in my book, mainly because it's a lot more active than simply giving away food. It involves giving up a sense of control so you can share an experience. You get glimpses into who's at your side. Sure, you could get all the deep shit, like their dreams, their fears, all that jazz. But I think it's more fun to pick up on their little quirks. Which utensils they choose to cook with, what spices they prefer to add to a dish, and which ones they avoid like the plague. Whether they're a clean as you go type, or if they save all the cleaning for the end, after they eat. Or, in your case, if they're the type of person to snack as they cook. My point is, tonight is about more than just cooking dinner for you. It's about all those other moments I get to share with you when we're together. Even though we've definitely gotten sidetracked again. Nah, it's not an issue at all. I mean, I didn't say that. Now, was I thinking about it? Who knows? Yeah, but you like it. mm. Mm. You know you have to let me finish making dinner at some point, don't you? mm. What if I promise to pick this up after dinner? Do you think that's a reasonable enough request? mm. Does that work for you, gorgeous? Alright. That does mean I need you to move aside, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't mind if you want to hold on to me. That didn't mean put your hands in my pocket, gorgeous. Why do I have a feeling that's not true? Pass me that plate, will you?